so much for joining us today. This is your host, Eram Saeed, with the Global Telesummit series From Heartache to Joy. The topic we have for today's call is something that I requested our special guest speaker, Sharon Josef, to come back with, because it seemed that a lot of you guys, when she did her first call, really loved connecting with her in the session and unblocking your inner healer's gifts. This is such an important topic, I realize, because many of you have been talking about how you feel that your gifts are not fully expressed yet, or some of you actually don't even know what your gifts are. I can tell you, as someone of the, consciousness path, that one of the greatest joys and source of fulfillment in life comes from being on your path. And you can't be on your path if you don't really know what your gifts are and if you're not utilizing them to the fullest. The level of satisfaction and fulfillment that you get from using your unique gifts in service of others is simply unparalleled. And by some people, that is what the dharmic path is all about. That is when you're on your dharma, when you're using not other people's gifts that you're trying to mimic, but your own unique gifts, and you're in service of others. The level of fulfillment you get from that is simply unsurpassed. And here's the thing, you guys, from what I have experienced after having observed thousands of people shift their lives, transform, that every single one of us is unique, and every single one of us has this piece of the puzzle, that we have a gift that nobody else on the planet has. It is so beautiful, and it is so intricately, divinely orchestrated that way, that every single one of us does get to have some kind of a unique ability, which, because of our own energetic blueprint, because of our own history, because of what we've been through, maybe because of our karmic past, all of those things come together to create this beautiful music. It's like a symphony, like an orchestra. When it's fully expressed, it is absolutely breathtaking. And that is what you are. And some of you are not yet fully expressed. And Sharon is uniquely qualified. This is one of her unique abilities and gifts, is that she can scan your energy system, and she can see exactly what your gifts are and how they are being blocked, what percentage is not fully expressed yet. So a very important and very, very helpful talent, which can help you literally catapult forward in your professional life and also in your personal life, because when you enjoy this level of fulfillment, everything else begins to fall in place. My personal experience is that when you fully surrender to the divine path, to your dharma, everything else is taken care of by the divine, because now you are fully in service to the divine. You are following your blueprint. Everything else in your life that is important to you gets taken care of, and you don't have to worry about anything else. So this is what today's call is about. We're going to do a lot of one-on-one interaction on the phone line, so make sure you raise your hand by pressing *2, because Sharon will do mini readings, and she will also do some clearings to open up your unique gifts. She's also going to give you guys a sample. Some of you will get a sample of her medical intuitive abilities, because that is part of her special offer today. Some of you loved that last time when we did it. It was she has the ability to, same way, she can scan your body and she can see what is health-wise blocking you, what is not in alignment, and how to release that energy. So very, very important call. Lots of interaction today. Make sure you send questions through the webcast also, so we know what to address. Very briefly, as a child, Sharon could always tell things about people as information was being channeled through her. She knew what a person was like from the first time she met them, and was warning her parents who was good for them and who to stay away from them. Now she's had years of professional experience seeing the energy in the human body and teaching her clients how to communicate with their own bodies on a deeper level. Also teaching healers how to open their inner senses, which she calls the Clairs, like the Clairvoyant, Audient, Cognizant, and Kinesthetic. That's what we're going to be addressing today, the Clairs. Through Sharon's various energetic exercises, you will release pain and the energy that is stuck in your matrix. You release your old story and you create a new one. She holds up a mirror to the being that you are so that you can easily and clearly see yourself. Your body tells her the story of how you can align and let the energy of your matrix flow without obstruction. You learn to thrive. She also has the ability she's been able to dissolve blood clots in one sitting with a client, so that's her medical intuitive abilities that are absolutely amazing. She can relieve pain and discomfort. Like I said, she's been able to dissolve blood clots within one sitting. She enabled another client to get her period the evening she worked on after the woman hadn't had her period for 3 years. Another client that she worked with who really wanted to get out of an unfulfilling relationship but couldn't was able to end that unhealthy relationship immediately and find a new love in their lives that is far more fulfilling. So her goal is to empower as many people as possible to live a conscious, pain-free, and happy life, and she has these unique gifts and abilities to help you accomplish that. First of all, welcome back, Sharon. It is so exciting to have you with us today.
Thank you, Eram. It is so exciting to be here. I'm very elated to be here with you and with your community, which I love. I'm growing to love it every day that goes by with me working with the people.
Oh.
It's amazing. Yeah, they're really amazing people. I feel
they
very.
Really are. I agree with you.
Yeah.
We are fortunate enough to have one of the most conscious communities in the world on the internet. So I'm very, very proud of them and also honored to serve them. Now, I want to jump right in because it was very interesting. You and I were talking about it a while back, and which kind of gave rise to that, okay, we need to have this call. First of all, what are the inner senses, and why would someone block their own inner senses?
Okay, that's a fair question. So the inner senses, there are many inner senses, but I'm going to discuss about the four major ones, which are the Clair-cognizant, which we get messages, we just know, a knowing. The Clairvoyant, which we could see with our inner vision. Clairaudient, we can hear or feel words, mostly hear things. And kinesthetic is when we feel things, and a lot of us healers have it. When we work with people, that we feel things either in our gut or somewhere in our bodies. Also, as healers, we have these chakras in our hands that are more open to some than others, but we can all open them up, especially all of us healers that work. It's not necessarily to do hands-on in order for that to work, but a lot of people, I'm sure on the call, feel energy in their hands. And the reason that people would block it, there are more senses. One other one that keeps coming up, which is very odd from time to time, is when people can see people that passed away, like mediumship. They sometimes smell things from the other side. Like I know that when my great-grandfather passes by, I could smell cigarettes, so I know it's him. And I picked up a few from this community that could smell as well. They weren't aware of it, but we can open that up. So the reason that we block it is because all of us at some point in a different experience, a different life, a parallel life, whatever, we either died because of our senses, we were sent to death, we were killed, we got shined away from the society. There are a lot of things that we suffered because of our senses, so it makes us subconsciously very afraid to open them up. So we put up blocks. We don't want to experience the same thing that we did in the past or in a different experience. It's not necessarily the past in this life, but it's a different experience. Does that make sense?
Totally. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Let's talk a little bit about how you actually help people unblock these senses.
So I go in and I check the senses, and then I see how much they're blocked. And I see when I go in there with my energy and I clean the energy, I basically take it out. It's sometimes my guides show me like changing boards on on old computers. You take a board out and you put a new one. That's what I do with the energy. But while I do that, when I go in there, I usually see experiences that the person had that made him block it. So I share it because it's important to know in a cognitive mind why someone blocked it. I feel that it helps to release it, yeah, definitely.
Now, of course, we can understand that it would empower people if they unblock these senses. What, in your experience, have you seen, Sharon, when people unblock these senses? First of all, what do you see as far as their empowerment is concerned, and how does their personal life experience change?
Yeah. So, for example, a friend of mine that I did this a while ago, I didn't know that she wears contacts. When I went in there and I told her, you're blocking your inner vision, and I went in there and I saw that she was blind in one life, and she used her inner sight. But in this life, I told her, you're so afraid to use your inner sight because you're afraid of your outer sight. And she said to me, do you know that I'm wearing like a size 6.5 or 7 contact lenses? And I said, I never knew that, So it helped her understand why she was, first of all, helped her understand why she didn't see so well and why she was afraid to use her inner sight. And then she started getting stronger with her clientele. She's a healer too. And she started getting the confidence to start looking with her inner vision and seeing more. So she expanded on her at her work. And I can give you other examples, like someone
please. I know you have several about even health issues getting resolved.
Yeah,
so this one is too.
Yeah, this one is too. One that I was thinking about also with the senses is that I helped someone open their hand chakras. They were healers, but they didn't have it as open. And after that, she said that her whole clinic, her whole practice expanded because she felt the confidence and she could magnetize more people to her. As far as
talk to me a little bit more about the hand chakras, Sharon, because I know that's going to be in our offer today. That you said you're seeing that a lot. That you're opening up, So even if somebody has been a healer and they've been doing healing for a while, what you're finding is that they don't even know it, but their hand chakras are ready to start doing more healing work, but it's not open. And once it's open, they can do faster healings, hands-on healings, and all kinds of new stuff is being opened up right now.
Yeah, exactly. Like I worked on this guy the other day. That he's a healer, and so I saw that his hand chakras could be open more. And also I saw that the energy, he only allows the energy, of course subconsciously, he's not aware of it, to come up when he touches someone or works on someone above his elbows. And so what happens is that if he doesn't go into his full body, he doesn't experience the full experience of the person that he's healing, and he can give more if he did that. And we figured out that, he was afraid from a different life. He had a bad experience, and he was afraid to let any energy into his body. So he's this amazing healer, but he wasn't allowing anything to open inside his body. So after we worked on it, and his hand chakras were open, but he wasn't allowing it to flow through his body. But another person that worked in your community also, they didn't know that their hand chakras, they felt some energy, but we opened it up more, and it was like amazing for them to do some healings with that. then they felt a lot more. They could help more. They can do their work better.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Now, I want to go ahead. A lot of people are getting excited. We're getting excited comments on the webcast. I can't wait to find out. So let's go ahead. Guys, you have to be on the phone lines and then press *2 to raise your hand so that we can see which one of you can get a chance to talk to Sharon. Okay, we have about 25 people right now that raised their hand. I'm sure more people are going to. Let me just refresh really quickly. Okay. Yeah, okay, so close to, now we have 27. So if you can pick a number for me, please, I will unmute that person.
22, please.
22, all right. Ooh, Mount Shasta. Yeah, 530 area code. Yeah, 530.
Hello,
hi.
Mount Shasta. Hi.
Hello. Yes, hi.
What's your name, dear?
Sharon.
Oh my God! So this is too synchronistic. Yeah. Mount Shasta and your name is Sharon. Yeah. Okay. That is
Hi,
so
Sharon.
Cool. Hi.
Hi.
I didn't expect to get answered. That's so cool. Thank you so much.
Sure, thank you.
I actually just got on, and I did hear a little bit of what you were saying, but I'm open to clearing whatever I'm ready to clear, and my chakras. I mean, whatever. If there's anything that you tune into,
Yes.
Sharon is going to read. She's going to read what your divine gifts are.
Oh, wonderful!
If you're blocking, if they're blocked, yeah, and then she's going to help clear some of them. It may not, the whole clearing may not happen, but because we have limited time. But she's going to tell you how out and what else is needed. Okay, so over to you, Sharon.
Thank you, Eram. Okay. So I'm going through the top of your head, Sharon. It feels weird to say Sharon. Okay. So I do feel like you're getting messages, but we can open that more. At first, I'm going to go through all the senses, and then we'll clear some. Okay.
Okay.
So, yeah, your inner vision. Let's see your inner vision. It is very deep, your inner vision, but I'm not even sure that you're aware of it. So we'll go into that. Are you aware of it?
To some degree, and I feel like I'm really opening more and more. My birthday's coming up in 2 weeks, and I'm just like ready.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, and then let's see your auditory. You're pretty open auditory-wise, but I feel like you're sensing more. You're kinesthetic. You sense things. And let me look at your hand chakras. I do feel that you feel things with your hands, but we can open that even more. So, before I go and open anything that you want to ask me. Sharon, is there anything you want to ask me before I go in?
Yeah, if there's anything that you can, tell me about, what, I mean, I really want to just really fulfill my highest and best. And, if there's any clarity you can give me in aligning me and helping me to, attune to that more deeply, I would appreciate that.
Right. Okay. So I'm going to go back to the top to open up your knowing more. And your eyesight, and whatever comes up, I'm going to be quiet for a moment, but whatever comes up, I will tell you, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Okay. So actually, did you know that you were burnt at I think it's England, that you were tied to a pole and actually burnt alive for seeing things. Did you ever know that?
It doesn't surprise me, but
I
didn't consciously know that.
So that's the reason you're blocking it, and we're gonna clear that out. Okay. And now, let's see. Also, by the way, just because I'm in your energy, I feel like your throat is blocked. So are you working on stepping up and voicing putting your voice out there, putting yourself out there?
Inwardly, I haven't been doing it a whole lot externally, but just really wanting to, speak in ways that people can hear me. Like sometimes I see things, but I'm not sure how to communicate that in a way that can be heard, and so I hold back because I want to be, to share it in a way that can be heard.
Yeah. So this is what I'm doing my part by clearing your energy, but your part will be to start trusting what you get. You're getting these messages, and you're going to see more and more. The more I clear it, you'll see more. But you need to exercise that muscle to start trusting yourself. All of us have this where we don't trust what we get, but then the more you exercise it, then the more you'll trust yourself. Don't be afraid, Sharon. Don't be afraid to say what you get, even if it's absurd. Because it's absurd, you know that it's not you. So just put yourself out there, and the more you'll do that, you won't have to do that too many times, but the more you do that, the more empowered you'll feel, and you'll trust yourself faster. I do feel that you have a lot to give. I also want to clear your hand chakras more. I do feel that also your kinesthetic, you feel things, but you're blocking it. So let's see why you're blocking your kinesthetic. While I'm going to clear it, and then we'll see what comes up. So here, a lifetime where I think it's like in I want to say Germany. You did know things, but you didn't tell people, and because you knew a lot of things, you kept to yourself, and you were very lonely. You didn't associate with anybody, and you didn't use your gifts, but you knew things for yourself, but it made you so scared and afraid that you actually were a loner, an introvert and a loner. But you died a lonely person, so it was while you were scared to share your gifts. So now it's time to start saying what you feel. Okay, Sharon?
Yes, thank you so much.
Sure. I'm still clearing your stomach. There's a lot there. It's very deep. There's probably a few other lifetimes that we don't really have time to go into right now. But I'm clearing it all, and I'm opening your hand chakras as well. I just want to open so the information will go into your body, and you just can transmute it out. Make sure you drink a lot of water today, because we're moving a lot of energy, okay? And also other people on the call, it's also working on you. So also make sure that you don't do anything strenuous, and make sure you drink a lot of water. I'm kind of doing a blanket clearance. Okay, how do you feel, Sharon? Do you feel anything in your body? Do you feel anything move?
I do. I feel energy moving, and I know that it'll continue throughout the day. And, I'm so grateful. Thank you so much.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And I'm getting, sorry, Eram, I just want to tell Sharon, I'm getting that from your higher self that it could take 3 days, because they don't want to do it in one shot. They want it to be very gentle for you, okay?
Yes, wonderful. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
I love it.
Thank you, Sharon.
Beautiful. All right, Sharon, thank you. Okay. All right, let's take
Mm-hmm.
another caller. That was fantastic. And let me refresh. We have 40 people that raised their hands, so can you pick a number for me, please?
Yeah, 18, please.
Number 18 is area code 406. I think your name is Paula. 406.
Yes, thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Hi, Paula. How are you?
Hi, Paula.
Thank you. Actually, I thank you. My intuition said to set my number in your mind's eye, and thank you so much for that.
Well, look at you. That is so cool. Awesome.
Yes.
So where do you think you're blocked, my dear?
Well, I have a history of being turned in as a witch in a number of lifetimes from my husband. And I'm currently married to him again in this lifetime.
Okay.
And how is your
I'm
relationship
blocked.
showing up in this lifetime?
Yes. Well, I'm blocked in my ability to speak up because of the past lives of him turning me in.
Right.
I can
right. Yes. Okay. So I'm going to.
I would block all of my senses if that was my case. I would be like,
well, and I believe that's probably what we're going to find within this this reading right now. So thank you so much.
Let's see.
Sure. Thank you. Let's see. So I'm going through the top again. Paula, okay, let's see. Yes, you're definitely blocked from the top all the way. I'm going through your eyesight block and your auditory, your hearing, your kinesthetic is blocked. Yeah, everything is blocked. So I do feel that you have many moments that you allow it in, but on a regular basis, you close it right up. Would you agree,
yes.
Paula? Yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Right.
And I'm wondering, Sharon, if you can shed some light, because as you were talking, what I saw was immense energy in Paula's body that is turning in itself within her body. It's like this furnace that's burning her up from inside because she's not allowing it to.
Right. Yes. And you
Wow.
know what? That's a good point, Eram, because I feel like if we don't use these gifts, it could turn not in a good way to us. You know, we could develop things.
Yes.
We could develop, So
I can tell you from experience that has happened with me. It creates havoc in my life when I don't use my gifts. It just creates.
Right.
Because here's the thing: these gifts are very, very. The more strong, let's say, the more powerful your gift, the more it's gonna, the more destructive power it has. Because if you don't put it to proper use, it is still powerful. So anyway, I'm gonna get out of the way and let you do this.
Yeah, no, that's good what you're saying. I feel like I just want to say to everybody that if my guides told me that if we used our inner, like our third eye more, then we'll have less diseases and our lives will look totally different. We'll shine a lot more than we do. But because we close that, then we have problems. So that's one of the things that I want to do is help people open up. So I'm looking at your, I'm going to clear all of it. And so you know already what it was. And then did you, if it's okay with you, I also like to bring in your husband into this to, his soul, his higher self, to, kind of balance the karma between both of you. Is that okay?
Yes, please. Thank you so much.
Sure.
Wow.
What? Yeah.
I feel the energy so strong. You feel it, Paula?
Yeah.
So powerful.
I was just trying to be very quiet because the energy is very strong, especially in my third eye.
Yeah.
And also in my solar plexus. Whew.
Right, exactly. I actually feel like throwing up because it's so much energy, like, gaki energy that we want to get rid of. But while I'm doing this, my guides were talking to me and gave me an exercise to give everybody. Is that okay if I share it, Eram, as soon as I'm done with Paula?
Please. Mm-hmm.
Oh. Okay. Okay, Paula, also, you really need to take it easy today. And also, your higher self wants you to be involved in this and to go inwards and focus on how the energy is moving out and to keep moving it out.
Okay.
Okay. And they said that you're really strong. You just have to know that this is a different life. Nothing is going to happen to you in this life. You're safe. And also that you balance the karma with your husband.
Can I have a really strong hit on this. Is it okay, Paula? Are you open for some feedback on that?
Please, yes.
So we just witnessed, I mean, I don't know if other people were able to feel the energy, but I was shaking when Sharon was opening you up. So that's some really strong stuff, my dear. Now imagine that you have been brought in such an important relationship again and again with the same person who probably, my guess is, does not belong, to our world. He doesn't quite get it. Now imagine he's picking it up subconsciously. How terrifying it must be for him that you're this powerful. So maybe when you're balancing the karma with him, do it from a place of deep love and compassion, because this can be terrifying stuff for someone who just doesn't understand this. So
what a great point.
Right? So maybe give him that love, because why would someone turn in their wife unless they were terrified and they just didn't know what the heck they were doing? So, give him that love, give him that compassion. I don't know if he will ever understand, but in your own heart, if you can do that, that would help to balance that karma. Okay?
Thank you.
And what a beautiful gift it would be.
And there's
okay, my love.
There's
Please keep us posted.
Yeah, hold on, Paula. There's another part to this that I just got to from what Eram was saying, is that you keep contracting your husband to keep showing up because, especially in this life, you wanted to overcome that and to step into your power, and he's the one that always pulls you away from it because of the fear. So in this life, you wanted to, that was your intention, to overcome this game that you all have, or I don't know how to call it, but dance that you do together to step into your power with him, because he's your teacher in a way. Do you see that?
I do, yes.
Yeah, okay. Okay, so that was wonderful what you said, Eram. Great point.
Oh, thank you.
All right, Paula, best of luck, my dear.
Thank you, Paula. Thank you.
Blessings.
Blessings to
Blessings to you as well. You wanted to share the group process now?
Yes. It's very short. So what we're going to do is we're going to just look inside the body. It doesn't have to be looking, whatever way you feel inside your body, and see where there is stuck energy, and you use your imagination to take it out and put it into a ball and make that ball very heavy. Everything that is in your body that is really stuck energy that you feel that is a block inside your body, just scan your body inside and feel it. Put into this ball and make this ball out of cement or heavy metal or something really heavy. And put it in, keep looking inside, put everything inside of this ball and roll it and make it really huge. Make it so big that it cannot fit inside your body. It's outside of your body. Keep putting everything that doesn't belong into your body in there. And then you roll this big ball into the water. Have it near a lake, near an ocean, whatever it is you can imagine, and roll it in there. But it's so heavy that it's not going to float back up. It's just going down out of your body and going away from you forever and ever.
Woohoo!
Yeah. No, that feels so good.
Amazing. It does feel amazing.
Right.
Wow.
Yeah. And you can do it for anything. You know, whenever you feel kind of in the dumps or whatever, scan your body. Look where you feel there's energy that doesn't belong there, that it's not moving. Take it and make a big ball of it and just run it to the water. Roll it to the water. Excellent. That's really good. Okay, Eram, I'm ready for,
the next caller. Yes, let's work with the next caller. And this time, maybe if you can do a medical intuitive scan as well, because I want people to get an idea about that too.
Absolutely, yeah.
All right, so pick a number for me, please.
Let's pick 8.
Number 8. All right. Another Toronto number, 416 area code.
Hello?
416,
Hello?
you are on. Yeah, hi, who's this?
This is Rachel.
Rachel, hi there.
Hi there.
What?
Hi, Rachel.
All right.
So, Rachel, I could do it in one of 2 ways. We could do the senses, and then you think about if you want me to focus on something specific in your body, or if you'd like me to scan and tell you which organ calls out to me, okay? So first, thank you. I'm going to do the scan first. Going through the top of your head. Yeah, you're not allowing messages in. You're very much in your head, it feels like. You do see, but you're not allowing it as deep as you could see in the inner vision, the auditory. You're very auditory, so yes, you can let things in. I'm not sure that you do, but you are auditory. And then let's see the kinesthetic. You do feel things in your stomach or in your body. And your hands, we can open your hands. They're not open. How do you feel about that, Rachel?
That's very accurate because I'm actually feeling very depressed.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, so this will help you with that. So I'm going to clear these first, and then we'll go to your body, okay?
Thank you.
So I do feel, I'd have to tell you that your head is so full of energy, like you don't know what to do. You're like going around and around in your mind. It's foggy. It's almost foggy in your mind. Yeah. So we're going to clear that too, and we'll find out why. Hold on. Oh, you died in a very bad way. I can't even talk about it. It's a really bad way that you died for, I wonder if it has to do with your depression. You died for knowing things, and you also used to help people and tell them what they should do with their lives. You used to help them. I feel it was in Europe somewhere, maybe the Netherlands or somewhere like that. Maybe Bulgaria. And you were even reading reading tea leaves and coffee, and you did a lot of stuff. And so the people around you told on you to the government or police or whatever it was, and they dragged you and they actually tortured you to death. I'm sorry to say this. So you're deathly afraid of opening anything up because everything was open then too. So we're going to clear that. And I do feel like this life, you had a lot of trauma, and you brought that in order to overcome. You just kind of got sick of doing the same cycle of lives and not really being in your power and shining in any way, and always feeling afraid, and you were also so afraid that you kept away too in other lives after that one. And so this time you said no matter how hard it's going to be, you want to overcome all of that. So this is your life to overcome it. Rachel, okay?
Okay.
Okay, I keep clearing, and then we'll look at the rest of your body. So just so you know, you can hear things from different dimensions too if you wanted to, if you're open to that. And again, I'm in your stomach, and it feels like you're really afraid to let go. I kind of don't want to force it right now. I would rather work on you very slowly, because your body is kind of holding on to everything. It's not your body; it's actually your ego being afraid to let go. So I'm just gonna do it slowly. But in the interest of time, while I do this, I'm going to also scan to see if there's whatever organ wants to come forth. Your heart cannot take it anymore. That's one of the organs that's speaking up. And your pancreas is also kind of telling me that it's exploding with everything. And your liver is also suffering. So I'm going to do clearings on these. We do have to go deeper, so I don't know if we have the time on the call to do it. I'll just do whatever I can at this point, okay?
You have another maybe 30 seconds, and then we have to move on. Maybe you can help guide, you can guide the listeners on what package is good for them so they know. Well, we actually have only one offer today, so they can get that one.
Right. Would they have, okay, okay, let me finish it, and I'll tell them what the offers are.
Yeah, we'll talk about that in just a minute.
Yeah. So, Rachel, because we have such a big community with us, I'm going to ask all the community to surround you and send you unconditional love through, not directly to the heart, but through the top, so that it will go through the whole body. If you all want to help me with this, it will just make it a lot stronger for her and more supportive. But she really needs a community right now, Rachel.
That's so sweet. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
please let me know when you're complete on this, and I can mute Rachel.
Okay, I'm almost complete.
Okay.
Rachel, I send you all my love, and I know that everyone in the community is supporting you in this journey.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Lots of love, my dear. Lots of love.
Yes.
And I mean, today's offer is it is priced at a level where it's really, really affordable, because that's what we really wanted to do. Sharon wanted to help do these scans so people can really begin to see when they're blocked, when they're, at whatever level, how they could be causing a lot of discomfort and unhappiness in people's lives. And this last caller, Rachel, was such just an incredible example how she's carrying all that trauma and unhealed pain from before that is causing such a level of depression, sadness in her life. And Rachel, what I want to say is, honey, it's not yours to carry anymore. You can release it, and you can really, really experience life for the way it was meant to be. And like Sharon said, this is your lifetime. This is meant to be the lifetime where you released all of that. So please, I really hope you take advantage of this offer and work with Sharon. She is absolutely amazing when it comes to clearing these types of energies, no matter what, if it's related to medical. And as you guys can see, a lot of this stuff does end up causing disease and health issues anyway. And it's because you're closing down those gifts. And like what I saw in the vision earlier, that these have such powerful energies. These gifts are these vortices of energies that if they are not given full free expression, they will turn on us inside, and they begin to collapse the energy inside. And what I saw were these like lava volcanoes, but they're burning on the inside. So imagine what kind of, what a mess it's creating. And we don't even know it then. It's like, I'm doing all the right things. What's going on? And you know what? Another healer that doesn't quite understand what's going on could be looking at all this chaos and saying, okay, let me clear this. But Sharon's unique ability is that she can see the root cause, that, okay, it's because, let's say you have splitting headaches because you have shut down your clairaudient. I'm just giving an example. And then when she clears that, not only are you able to get messages, but now headaches don't happen anymore. That kind of stuff is going to happen. These are all ways basically that your body is signaling, hey, you have to pay attention. This is not how it was meant to be. So I'm going to let Sharon describe the offer. It is at orderjoynow.com/Clair19. That is quite crafty of Nyla. So she went with Claire because we're doing the 4 Clairs. Because I was looking at it, I'm like, no, her name is not Claire. Then I'm like, oh, okay, I know what she's saying. So CLAIRE and the number 19. orderjoynow.com/CLAIRE and the number 19. And on the webcast, you can press the special offer button. And there should be, when you get the replay, you will also have one there. Just press special offer to look at this really fantastic offer that Sharon put together, really, truly, after having worked with many of you that bought the first offer. And she told me, and Gretchen also told me, that people were raving about the readings that Sharon was doing regarding people's unique gifts and abilities. So we said, okay, well, let's do an offer that is very affordable, and people can just, it's no fluff. We're not, giving you MP3s. We're not giving you a bunch of homework, because the fastest way Sharon says this works is when you are in a session with her and she can scan you and she can get this going. So that's what we're offering. Sharon, do you want to add some more to that? And especially if you want to share some success stories of your clients. I think those are so inspiring.
Yeah. So just to add to that is I'm going to do 20 to 25 minutes. So and over here we did just a couple of minutes, and you saw what a difference it could make to move. You felt the energy move. So when we have 20 to 25 minutes, we move a lot of energy, and we read. I go through most of the lifetimes that things happen so that so the person really knows what they're clearing. Somehow it helps them let go faster when they know what they're holding on to. So that is one thing. And then other success stories. Let me think. This lady that she's very auditory when she talks to people. She hears, she retains information better through her hearing. But when I looked at her inner hearing, it was totally blocked. It's interesting that it's all different, the inner and outer senses. So to her, so we unblocked it, and she really did die of a painful death, and they actually put some kind of a leech or something to her ear, or I don't know what that was. So anyway, we went through that, and it opened up, and she said, she wrote to me a couple of days later, and she said, "You won't believe what I hear. It's like you open up a whole new world for me. Thank you so much." I thought that was amazing for her. Again, other people that we opened their hand chakras, and I talked to them about allowing the energy to move through them, not just, some people want to keep it. That's another thing that I want to say. Some people are comfortable with not letting the energy in, to just bring it up to their elbows and feel to that point. And that's okay too, because everybody needs to move in their own speed. There is no right or wrong. Whatever is right for the person I work with, that's what we do. I just like when the whole energy is open and moves, but that's just me. Everybody's different. So for some reason, if someone just wants to stay where they're at, then we talk about it and we figure out a plan of if they want to open, when they'll open, how to open. And also there are other senses that I never mentioned that are more advanced. So maybe another time we could do that, or maybe in a session if someone wants to. We can actually see sound, and we can hear, like the senses are different. The inner senses we can use them differently inside when we're open with all the regular senses that we know. If we focus on a vibration, we could see it. And if we want to hear something, we get color. It's kind of like all different inside. So these are other senses that I didn't mention because they're unusual. People that are very open in all the senses and advanced in their awareness can do the other senses too. It's just a heads up.
Perfect. Thank you.
Thank you.
Let's see. Yeah, guys, and right now, by the way, the package is only for $147, which is very, very low. This is not the price that Sharon did her last package at, so you guys are very fortunate. You can get this at $147. This would normally be $500 minimum. You have more than 70% savings, but we only have a limited number of packages, so make sure you jump in now. And you will be able to not only find your gifts, you will be able to see if they're blocked with the session. You will be able to release it. It's usually one session is all that's needed that can really do create a powerful change. Also, Sharon is going to gift you the medical intuitive scan as well. So once she has completed the session for your senses, for your clairs, then she will do a quick, what she calls the mini body scan. So that way you will be able to quickly decipher the messages from your body, discover exactly what your body is trying to tell you and what you can do about it. So again, you can use it two ways. You can ask her to do a full body scan, mini scan for you for health issues, or you can even tell her that, okay, I've got this thing going on. Could you please check to see what's going on here? Both ways you guys can get your answers. So huge value here that you're getting on an already deeply discounted package. So, all right, send me your questions, please, in the webcast. Tina is asking, if we get cleared, Sharon, does it also help our family?
Absolutely, because, you know, if you look at a chain link, the family is all linked in the energy. They're all together. So when one is cleared and changes the energy, it affects the rest. There's no question about that. Absolutely.
Beautiful. So very good question. Yeah. Thank you.
Yes, excellent question.
And Amber, if you want to scan, honey, you need to be on the phone. All right, Missy. Okay. Missy's saying that I wonder if we can answer this without doing a scan. She's saying, I feel I just know things about people, animals, and situations. I want to be of service and wonder if including animals in my practice would be appropriate. Any further pinpointing of what would be a good venture for me to start would be a blessing. Much love and gratitude. I'm going to say, Missy, the session is going to give you so much more than just information on how to open up these gifts further. I mean, not only can Sharon see if you're actually gifted in talking to animals, then how to open those up more. Because I know some amazing healers, and they basically not only heal animals, they heal humans through animals as well, because some of the animals have really powerful healing capabilities. And they're able to.
Yeah,
you do that too?
Okay,
awesome.
Yeah, I work with animals too, of course. Absolutely. And yes, she can do that. She can incorporate both. I feel like she's more into animals than humans, but she could do both.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay. A lot of other people just saying, please help me. What is blocking my energies? If you can be on the phone, let me know. We'll try to get you a mini reading. But, all right, so Amber just wrote back in. Oh, wow, this is an interesting one. Melissa, she said, oh, my God, my gifts are attacking me in a big way. I'm a mess of grief, depression, PTSD, and extreme physical issues.
Wow.
All I want is to assist and share my gifts, and yet the fear is overwhelming and keeps me isolated and living in poverty. I want this session with Sharon so desperately. I feel I won't be here long if I don't start my work soon. Is there a way to make several payments? My power is off right now, and it is very stressful. Melissa, write to our customer service. We'll try and see how we can get you in. We really do believe, I had done this in the past where we would even gift sessions, and it just did not, it backfired, and it didn't work because we were not holding people to that energy exchange. So we'll figure out something, Melissa, but yeah, I do believe you need this help urgently. Okay, so somebody wrote in and said, I am on the phone. Honey, I typically cannot see caller IDs, especially if you're in France, then I won't be able to see the name. I need the number. So that way I can see if it's you. And then make sure your hand is raised, because there's about 40 people that have raised their hand, but more people are on the call. We usually have hundreds of people, so it's very difficult for me to go through the whole list. All right, 707 area code, I believe that's you, Amber.
Yes, hello?
Oh,
hi there.
Hello.
Okay.
Hi, Eram. Hi, Sharon.
Hi.
Wonderful to talk to you.
Thank you. Honey? This is, I'm so ready to, I've gotten packages and I've been working so, towards my gifts, but there's some part of me that's so terrified and I can't quite pinpoint it. I'm not trusting my gifts.
So here comes that fear
I'm
again.
So gung-ho. Yeah. I feel it. It's like there's some part of me that's so ready to take on my purpose, and there's other part of me that's like, no.
Yeah. Well, okay, Amber, let me see. I'm gonna, your kinesthetic called me first, so I'm gonna check your stomach. That's where I felt the fear.
Okay.
So, oh shoot. Okay, you're beaten to death too, in a different way. For speaking your gift, for knowing and speaking out. So that's why you're so terrified. And you had like 3 more bad lifetimes like that. So you got the message loud and clear. Yeah, not to do this, not to get in trouble. So for you, I would suggest doing an affirmation to plant in your subconscious that you're safe now and it's a different life. So I'm going to give you an affirmation. I'm able, ready, and willing to step into my power now. I am safe.
I am ready, willing, and able to step into my power now.
I'm safe. Now say that 1,000,000 times a day, as many times as you can, because you want the neurons to fire to this belief and not to the old one. So if you keep putting it into your brain, into your subconscious, then, we act most of the time out of the subconscious. So it will go there instead of going to the old pattern. And I'm going to work on you for a moment to release that from your stomach, okay?
Okay, thank you. Yeah, I have a lot of digestive issues. That makes sense.
Yeah, of course. It's your power. It's in your power. You gave your power. You lost your power, not wanting to, but you lost it many times. So another thing you could also, I would like you to say that I'm taking my power back now.
I'm taking my power back now. Oh, that felt good.
Felt good, right? And say that to everything. Think about everything you do in your life. I feel like you have boundary issues and other things that you're dealing with. Think about taking your power back, okay?
Yes, that makes a lot of sense. Yeah.
Okay, good.
You are working on thinking a lot of what's going around me, I can tell.
Yeah.
I'm in a whole new family dynamic, so that blending families and power dynamic.
I see. Oh, okay. Yeah, don't give your power away, even that you want to be the good mom or, stepmom or whatever. Do not be untruthful to be with your truth at all times. You could be compassionate, you could be gentle, but do not steer away from your truth. That's what gives your power away, okay?
Okay,
I'm still working on it. It goes all the way to to your lower back. Do you feel it in your lower back too?
Yeah, I've been having lower back issues.
Yeah,
especially since I'm in Hawaii. I just started to pull on me more moving here, and I felt it more.
And Amber, I want to remind you something. I'm still working on you, but I want to remind you that you came here to this life saying, this is the life. I want to use my gift to be all that I can be. So I know you want to do this. You just have to keep reminding yourself that you came here to do this and that you're ready to do it.
Thank you. That's what I've been saying lately is I can, I will, and I am.
And also another thing, last thing I just want to say is that by you being in your power, you're going to help everybody around you. And you're going to balance it out. And see,
when I have a bad day, everybody has a bad day.
Yeah. See your family, see the whole dynamic balanced. Keep visualizing balance, okay? That will also help your kidneys. Like the whole body's kind of in trouble for you, but we cleared it. So hopefully this new reprogramming will help you.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Sharon. All of that really resonated very deeply. Thank you.
Thank you.
Cool. Awesome. Okay. Let me go ahead and check some more comments. All right. So Lynn is saying, hi, Sharon. Has Sharon had any clients who have had improvement in eyesight through clearing blocks? Or what types of blocks might cause eyesight issues? I have cataracts, and my doctor is allowing my request for time to heal them on my own, but he wants to do surgery.
So what's her name?
Lynn, Lynne.
Lynn. Well, I believe that everything can be undone, but the question is, what do you believe? Because you're the one that will have to undo it. I can remove the energy, but the physicality, you're still controlling that. So if you can get yourself to believe that you can affect it, yes, you can. And I did have some results like that. Not with cataracts, but just with vision. But I do know for sure that you can affect that if you work on it. And, there are many tools. Whenever we are creators, just like Source. We are part of Source. So we have the creativity, the creating power. Whatever you can imagine that you do, if you go in there and you cut it out gently, if you go in there and you remove it lightly, slowly down, you could do that. Maybe every day go in there and imagine bringing down the cataract on your eye until you feel that it's all the way down. Of course you can affect it. 100% sure of that. I hope that answered you, Lynn.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
Okay. Yeah, so guys, I'm so sorry. Those of you that wanted, okay, Ruth Jean, I'm going to be coming to you next. She's been asking her request for a while. So that will be our last caller for today. But I just want to make sure we got all the questions. Empaths, yes. Empaths do feel overwhelmed. I totally get it. A lot of questions on that. We are a little out of time. What we can do is we'll open up a thread on Facebook so you guys can connect with Sharon to see if she can do a quick suggestion. But guys, I mean, we don't really have package suggestions today because it's only one package. It can really, really affect you. Maybe we can request Sharon to just quickly tell you guys if your gifts are blocked, and if so, then you can make a decision on whether you want to buy the package or not. So we'll see if we can get Sharon to carve up some time for us, okay? Yeah, so Jerry, your question too, she feels that her gifts are blocked and it's making her feel very stuck. Yeah, since you have sent your questions with emails, I will have these sent to Sharon anyway, and then you'll get a response back from us. But other than that, we are happy to put these on Facebook as well, and you can get your answers there. All right, so let me look for...
I just want to say something to all the people that post on Facebook. Please be mindful. Don't ask me to do like a medical scan or something on Facebook, because it's not really fair for me to take all that time and there's no exchange. You know what I'm saying? It's not going to work. It's not going to work on you unless you put in something. You take responsibility for something and put it in. Do you understand that? There's got to be an exchange of energy. I'm happy to talk to you. Ask a general question that can help other people, or ask me something that doesn't take a lot of my energy. Okay? Please.
Absolutely. Now, I'm pretty... if this has not been the case, please do let us know, Sharon, because our audience is usually very mindful and respectful of the healer's time. However, we're constantly getting a lot of new people joining us. and they may not be that well versed in the etiquette of energy exchange. So please do let us know anytime, and our team will help both parties understand. Because, yes, I totally agree. It's one thing for the healer to say, look, I'm going to help you understand if this is going to work for you or not. But it's a totally different situation if somebody expects to get everything in exchange for nothing. And that's where I differ with a lot of people that are, this is one of the biggest problems we have in the healing industry, where people themselves are not, they're stuck in poverty. It's whenever you feel you are undeserving, you're also going to feel the other person is undeserving and should give you everything for free. That's a very, very deep scarcity issue that shows up in the form of entitlement. And I have very, very strict boundaries around that. And frankly, and I would say that to all my listeners also, with all of my love that may not be in that place yet, that one of the secrets of my success is that I have very healthy karma. I have a very healthy relationship with money. It's a relationship of love and respect. And when you love and respect money, it loves and respects you back, which also means you understand that there has to be a healthy energy exchange between individuals. All right, so our last caller today is Ruth Jean. Hello, Ruth Jean. You are unmuted now.
Good morning, Eram. Good morning, Sharon. Thank you so much.
Yeah, you're so
Thank you
welcome.
so much.
Yeah, you're welcome. Very excited.
Thank you. I don't know. I have so much energy healing work that I already go through, and I'm about to embark with Eram's invitation and things like that. But still, I feel like.
So, what do you want me to do? The scanning of the inner senses and tell you what's blocked?
Please.
Yeah. Okay. Sure.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely. So I do feel like you get messages, but you don't trust it yet. As far as your inner vision, not open yet. Your auditory, it's more open that you let in again. And then let's see your kinesthetic. You do feel things in your stomach. You feel them. And your hands, I'm checking your hands. You do feel your hands too, but you can open that more. So let me clear the knowing and the seeing. The seeing, especially, you're afraid to open. So the seeing you're afraid to open is because you, in a different place, a different life, you predicted your own demise. You saw that someone is going to come and hurt like they cut your left arm off, and you saw it before it happened. And when it happened, you were so shocked that you actually knew it was going to happen. It was in a war zone. That you automatically shut your vision.
Yes, that's very true.
Yeah.
I predicted my late husband's demise.
Oh,
and
you have.
I predicted my daughter's rape 6 months, always 6 months away. And right now, while you are doing that, my ears are just like popping air, air in my left ear.
Exactly.
And that scares the hell out of me.
It scares
my
you?
friend.
Oh.
And so I don't want to do tarot anymore. But when it comes to finances also, the tarot helps me a lot, and I use it. I shifted to feng shui and pachi, which is I find very mild and subtle, but very instantaneous. But that is the fear, physical death. You're right.
Yeah. But, I want to tell you something. I mean, that's an awful thing. What can I tell you when you saw your daughter's rape ahead of time? Because you can't really tell her don't go out and don't do anything.
And it happens in 10 minutes. In 10 minutes. It happened in 10 minutes. No matter, she was with me from 7 o'clock in the morning when I wake up. It happens in 10 minutes.
Wow.
10 minutes. That's all it took.
Wow.
I cannot. So I know that there is a universal law that we all submit. I prayed every day. I am in my knees every day. I thought I'm going to pass heaven with my prayers.
Yeah.
But,
But you know that, I mean, I don't want to be the hard one, but everyone has their journey. Even though it's your beloved daughter, she has her own journey. But I feel that your higher self would not allow, you would not have this gift if you weren't able to help people and to make a difference. So although you see things that are happening that are horrible and terrible, and I wouldn't want to see them on my own, you could help so many others. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, you can help thousands and thousands and thousands if you wanted to. I don't want to push you, because I cannot imagine what it would be like to know something terrible is going to happen to my daughter and not be able to do anything about it.
I feel the death of Diana, Princess Diana. I feel the Chile earthquake, the tsunami, and a week before it will happen. I feel the death of Pope Paul.
Yeah.
Wow. And what a burden, too. What a responsibility, too.
It is. And it affects me until now.
Yeah.
And I don't know where to ask help.
But I want to go ahead, Eram, and then I'll say
I just want to say, here's my 2 cents, okay? Because I know someone in my life, a young girl whom I had helped. She was a victim of domestic violence. So when I reached out to help her, she was so grateful. She saw me as an older sister. And then one day she came to me and she was shaking because she saw, something terrible that was going to happen to me. And she could not get past it, and she was very unhappy. She was cursing this gift because she said it only, the premonition she got was only about the negative stuff, and it always came true. And she hated it. She hated it because now she knew something terrible was going to happen to me, and it did. And I always wondered about it because she's been so burdened. She wanted to shut down that gift. She herself was suffering from a lot of issues, health issues, which I think were because of shutting down the gift. So now looking back, I can tell you this thing, my dear, that if you think about this, why would you be given this gift? Does the divine really want you to prevent these things from happening? The truth is no. Okay, you can't, because the biggest illusion, the biggest lie that we buy into is that we are in control. Okay, we are not. That's the truth. We are not in control. Our ego would love to believe that we are in control. Yes, we can co-create with the divine. We can do all of those things, and we can create our reality through our intentions and all of that. But there does come a point. Most powerful manifestation happens with the law of surrender. Okay, that's something that a lot of these teachers and gurus are missing right now, and that's why I have my beef with these teachers, is because they teach like you can sit there and visualize and all of this stuff should be happening, but there does come a point where no matter what you do, the divine has our back, the divine is in control, and because a lot of times what we want it may not even be the best thing for us or for others, right? Just because we believe we are conscious and spiritual doesn't mean that we are always going to be asking for something from that place. Therefore, the divine is in control. This universe has been run perfectly for eons and eons, and it will continue to run perfectly. and our little ego wants to believe that we have something to do with it, and it's not the truth. All right? So that's the first thing I'm going to ask you, my dear, is to stop feeling responsible for your daughter's rate, okay? What if what you are being shown, you can start submitting and you can start praying to the divine from the beginning as divine will. My love, that is something, even though we see that as a bad thing happening, we are looking at this from this very, very limited perspective, which is our life on this planet, okay? Our life on this planet is about learning and growing and all of those things and experiencing. It could be the best gift for your daughter ultimately, because from that pain, God knows, who knows what she's going to do. And do remember, this journey is of her choosing. She may not have conscious memory of this, but she did choose this at a soul level, and you agreed to be her mother at a soul level. So what I see is, okay, if my daughter were to go through this, it would gut me out. It would be so painful. But what my daughter is going to need from me at that time is my loving support. My guilt is not going to do anything for my daughter, you know, that I wasn't there to save her. Well, we can't be with our children all the time to save them. And, you know, that's not the best experience of life anyway. Children need to go through life, and they need to go through challenges, and they need to go through hardships. And what we can do is lovingly support them and teach them how to navigate through these challenges, because bad things are going to happen to us, and bad things are going to happen to our loved ones. There is just no getting around it. So what we need to do is, first of all, understand and be there in loving support, and then help them get through that, because it's not what has happened to you that matters. It's what you did after that. That can totally change the story of your life. Absolutely. Are you with me, honey? I'm sorry if I just went off on a
No, I love it, Eram. I love it because, you know, she is a special need on the top of that. And I've been very, very successful in my life. But, you know, I exchanged all the material things from 250 savings account to 22 million. I lost it all. But I don't care. Now, with listening to your program through all this time and buying programs from healers to healers, which I'm forever thankful, really let me come out again after 14 years in hiding.
Well, we're here to support you any way we can. You're such a beautiful being, and you're always present on these calls. I respect and admire your commitment so much. And sweetheart, you know, these special needs kids, I have a firm belief, they are here as healers. Sometimes that is the very reason why they're not fully integrated in the human body, because they're too much spirit. You know, it's just too much of too much light. Yeah, and they are angels.
Yeah, I also feel
what
that
happened.
Yeah. Sorry,
I was just going to quickly say one more thing. Whether you're a believer of Christianity or not, but examples like, you know, Jesus Christ dying on the cross, and then in the Muslim tradition we have the Prophet's beloved grandson getting his, you know, he was beheaded. There's so many examples of just these beautiful beings that were of love and light that sacrificed in a big way and, you know, transmuted so much darkness through their sacrifice. So we don't even know at the deeper levels what the divine is doing through these beautiful light beings that voluntarily are coming to the earth to heal pain. And if this is too much for you to digest, then I apologize. But who knows what kind of pain was right? So we just don't know what kind of pain was transmuted through that act. So I just want to say I'm so grateful for your daughter. I'm so grateful for you, for the love that you have for her, and for what emanates from your heart. It's so beautiful. It's just so beautiful. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you, Sharon.
Yeah, I was also going to say that, I was going to say what you said, Eram, about we never know the plan that the source has, that we cannot begin to understand. It's always much larger and more than we can imagine even. So by you having this gift, exactly what you said, Eram, I was just going to say it in my own words. By you having this gift, there's got to be a good reason, and you could just use that. Be grateful for having it. And as far as your daughter is concerned, I work with autistic kids too, and I know for a fact that autistic and kids like your daughter are higher beings. They can higher souls that have experienced.
They have too much light. Yeah.
Yeah, because otherwise they cannot come into a body like that.
And I have two. My son is autistic, so as my daughter.
Wow.
So I have it all.
Yeah.
I have it all.
You would not agree
just by being here, there's healing. Yeah. Just by being here, they're actually a source of healing. Can you imagine? So that is such a gift.
It is. Thank you for everything. Thank you. Like Eram said, thank you for having your kids. And
I am kissed
and
by
please
an
reach
angel.
out. Let us know how we can help you, okay?
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you for loving me today.
Thank you.
Of course. Of course. I love you.
You're very loved.
Oh, wow. What a beautiful end to this really magnificent call.
Amazing.
Such an open and vulnerable sharing. I'm so honored, Ruth Jean. Thank you so much. This is why like I said, I just love this community so much. They're so amazing. We have such amazing light workers, conscious people that are in this community. So beautiful.
It is beautiful.
Please know, all of you guys, it's not just, Ruth Jean happens to be quite active in our groups, and she's present on calls, and she sends a lot of comments, but there's so many that I know, or I don't know you personally. I don't know your name maybe because you don't interact, but you're there. So please know that I send you my love as well, whether you're visible to me or not, whether you're known to me or not. Each and every one of you is really, really, I deeply value you, and I'm so grateful that you give me the opportunity to serve you guys in such a beautiful way. And Sharon, oh my God, how can I even begin to thank you? What we co-created here today was so beautiful, and it really happens. Yeah, it's a co-creation, honestly. It's because you were holding such beautiful space for people to just open up today and share some of their deepest, most painful stuff. So thank you so much for everything, and of course for this beautiful package you've brought for us, which is going to help so many people. Oh my God.
Well, so Eram, first I want to thank you for doing this and for having such a big heart and holding this vibration for everybody. But I want to say to all the people that are listening about, maybe from a healer, one of the healer's perspectives on these calls is that I know Eram and I have done a lot of work. It's not one of us that will get you to where you need to work. So those of you that are thinking, oh my God, I tried this and I tried this and I tried this. But just know that everything is bringing you closer to where you want to be. So don't look at it, don't dismiss any of it. It's all steps in the right direction. And so I really want to thank each and every one of you for co-creating this with us and for being here and wanting to step up. I know this is the time that is for us, for all of us healers and light workers and light showers, to step up and show ourselves. And I want to be here to support you, and of course Eram is too. So thank you again for everything.
Awesome. Thank you. Again, guys, the offer is at orderjoynow.com/Claire, CLAIRE, the number 19, or press the special offer button. This has been such an honor. Thank you, guys. Lots of love, and take care for now. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye.